Self-love. Uh, hmm. There we go. All right. Now. All right. Bluetooth connected. Hello? I cannot hear anything. Hello? Oh, I see the problem. Hold on. Hello? Oop. Okay. My headset. Hello? Come on. There we go. Please. Gotta fix that. There we go. All fixed. All fix fixers in. We fixed it. Having a little technical issues, so hold on. Alright, I think we should be able to get going now. This is the last of Doki Doki Literature Club. The last time I'm going to be streaming of it. I'll have to do everything off camera. If I want to try out those secrets. It's only been one day since Yuri's letter was delivered to Natsuki with Monika's help. Because Yuri chose not to attend the club meeting that day, she and Natsuki haven't faced each other since. Although it's only lunchtime, Yuri finds herself anxiously counting the hours until she will need to face the outcome of her efforts. Whether good or bad. And because the passing by of students was making her feel even more anxious, Yuri picked out the most secluded spot she could find to spend her lunch. Because the staircase is under maintenance, no student would have any reason for coming here. It's such a relaxing feeling to have a moment of solitude in the middle of a frantic school day. Oh. Ha! Hi, Natsuki! Eep! Eep. What the hell? Do people even make noises like that? What are you doing here? Um, I, I just... Yuri gripped her book with enough force to wrinkle the pages beneath the pressures of her thumb. Well, what are you doing here? I just came to get a drink from the vending machine. Ta-da! Mr. Vending Machine, right there. Vending Machine Kun is here. Now, if Vending Machine Kun crushes somebody, they'll be his god. Incarnate as a vending machine was something special. The other one is out of the drink I like. Yuri notices Natsuki fidgeting with a few coins between her fingers. She nods, avoiding eye contact. Natsuki, also looking away, shuffles over to the vending machine. It's so quiet that every one of her movements seems to reverberate? 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 Whatever, fuck it. Reverberate through the entire stairwell. After far too long, she finally receives her beverage. Which she then fidgets with in place of the coins. What the hell? Some kind of iced tea. I don't like tea. But instead of leaving right away, Natsuki just stands in place and glances all around her. It's like way too quiet back here. It's creepy. I mean, that's not what I meant, really. I mean, it's totally cool that it's your thing or whatever. Like, I can see how it suits you, so... Not because I think you're creepy or something. I didn't mean it that way. You know? I'm just gonna stop talking. That seems like a good idea. She kept going and going and going. It's okay. Everything is okay. Yuri finds herself attempting some words of comfort after hearing Natsuki stammer herself into dejection. Seemingly in response, Natsuki approaches the base of the staircase and hesitantly sits herself down near Yuri. Well, I can leave if you want. Yuri shakes her head. Natsuki twists the cap off her drink and takes a sip. There you go. That's a sip. Okay. Fine. Despite receiving Yuri's general permission, Natsuki doesn't say anything more. Yuri continues to read, or at least pretends to. And the two just sit there for a long time. The tension seems to fade a little bit as time passes. Even without any words, this seems to mean at least something. Though it's not clear what they may be, or them may be. Lunch ends more quickly than expected. Yeah, usually when you don't notice, lunch usually does end, huh? Natsuki is the first to stand up with her empty drink bottle. Are you coming today? To the club? Yuri nods. I'm sorry for being so awkward. I'm really bad at talking about this stuff. I just can't, for some reason, I don't know why, but I want to eventually. There's no rush. I promise. Thanks. Very patient Yuri it is. Yuri is the patient girl. The next day, Natsuki appears from around the corner and steps up to the vending machine, glancing at Yuri as she does so. Today, she seems to be holding some kind of book as well. Oh, you're here again? Well, I just came here to read this, because there aren't any people around in here. Oh, I thought you didn't like how quiet it was. Well, I don't, but there's no people here. I see. Natsuki sits down. The mood feels much different today than it did yesterday. After yesterday's lunch and the club meeting that followed, Natsuki and Yuri are beginning to feel more relaxed around each other again. Although Yuri's letter is still lingering in the back of the Natsuki's mind, she continues to detour around it. But it's okay that I'm here. Yeah, I don't care. I mostly just don't feel like dealing with the crap I get from my friends about it. Especially since, like, they all just assumed I stopped reading manga after I joined the literature club. Not that I'm trying to hide it from them exactly, but I just don't want it to come up again. Now, after I've waited so long for this new volume to come out. Literally months at this point. You don't have other friends who are into manga? None unless online friends count. Yeah. And Sayori. But that's different, because she's not exactly into it, she just likes it. You know what I mean. Honestly, you're lucky that the books you're into at least just look like books. You don't have to feel like everyone in comics simply judging you by what you're reading. That would be so awful. Especially since I already hate attention so much. Well, it's a good thing I have thick skin, I guess. By the way. I would totally recommend finding some friends online if you haven't already. If you're like me and have no one to share your hobbies with, oh, I have online friends. Since middle school, I actually was especially desperate back then. It's somewhat embarrassing to reminisce about those days. I mean, I had friends through all my school life, actually. I didn't have online friends, actually. I didn't have internet. I didn't have internet until I became an adult and moved over to this place I bought. That's when I got internet. Was it the best internet? No, shit internet. It was Comcast internet. So they have great internet. Because I have great internet right now. They'd have like almost maybe a gig. Maybe near a gig of internet speed. Yeah, that's back then. No, now yes. But my streams are much more smoother now. Also, I had AT&T as well, but then we switched back to Comcast. AT&T sucks. So, yeah. I should have near gig. Either I have gigabyte internet speed, or I'm near. So yeah. It's been fun. It's somewhat embarrassing. Yeah, okay. I read that. Sometimes I feel like the me from a few years ago would have benefited from a good smack across the face. Oh, whatever. We're all just stupid kids back then anyway. Some of the fanfics I wrote, thank God I used a... word. I'm not saying that word. I can't say that word. There's no way. I learn new words every day. I don't use that word in my life. Holy Jesus Christ. I'm not even going to try to that one. No. No, 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 no. But I liked it at the time. I got a lot of fulfillment out of it. And plus, I can look back and say with confidence that I've become a better person since then. So I don't think I would change anything. I wonder if a few years from now, we'll think the same thing about our current selves. Probably. That doesn't make you uncomfortable? No, of course not. I don't care what other people think of me, especially someone who doesn't even exist yet. I'm with Natsuki on this one. I don't really give a shit. Especially somebody I don't even know that doesn't even exist yet. Fuck that person. I'm gonna reflect on this like, yeah, I did say that, didn't I? Oh shit. Alright. Here. Natsuki raises her hand to her face and forcefully slaps her own cheek. You know what? I've done that actually. It hurts like hell. Doesn't do shit for you. I still was sleepy and falling asleep. Yeah. I've done it, so. That's me from the future coming to terms with me right now. Also, ow! I didn't mean to do it that hard. Yuri doesn't seem to react. But then, to Natsuki's surprise, Yuri shyly looks the other way before lifting her arms and doing the same thing to herself, loudly smacking her cheeks. Don't do it too hard. She turns red and stares into her lap, but is unable to hide a smile as though it was a really funny joke. Have we ever gotten Yuri smiling and blushing like that? Smile and blushing? I think you're like that. Yuri's a freak! No, I'm joking. It's fine. Oh. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't know you had it in you. I don't even know why I did that. Maybe I thought it would be funny. Sorry, I keep distracting you. You said you were looking forward to reading, but I keep going on about all this nonsense. I'll let you get to your reading. Oh, right. Yeah, I guess I'll do that then. The conversation ends quickly and Natsuki opens her book. She reads silently for the remainder of the lunch hour. Wait, you guys get an hour of lunch? Is this true? Out in Japan, do you guys get an hour for lunch? Man, I think over here we only get 20 minutes. Maybe less. I think 15. Maybe it's a half hour, maybe. It's gotta be like 15, maybe 20 to half hour, maybe. Maybe not even a half hour now. It should be like 20 minutes, right? If I can remember my school years back in high school. In America. Oh, we get an hour of lunch. Huh? That's unfair. Whatever. Fine. The whole time, Yuri feels distracted by a twist of regret over having so abruptly forced the end of their conversation. You just can't win with this girl, I swear to God. You're back. Yeah? I'm here to lay low again. Another day has passed. During lunchtime, Natsuki finds herself having wandered to the stairwell once more. Hey, did you buy that? Natsuki quickly noticed a bottle of iced tea on the staircase where she normally sits. Yuri nods, avoiding eye contact. Well, what? Like, for me? But you didn't know I was coming here today. What if I didn't show up? Well, I would have drank it myself, I guess. It was a stupid thing to do. No, it wasn't stupid. I just thought, never mind. What I meant to say is thank you. And that is really nice gesture. It's okay if you don't feel that way. I do! It was the other things that I didn't mean. I swear, please believe me. Yuri pauses and nods. Talking is hard. I get it wrong a lot too. But what? So I believe you. Natsuki exhales in relief. She then sits down next to Yuri and takes a drink. Knowing Yuri, she was probably overthinking it so much that Natsuki's tepid response filled her with self-doubt. I'll do something nice for you next time. Please don't feel obligated. I want to. I want to do nice things. Oh, okay. Thank you. You can thank me later. After I figure out how to do something nice. I'll do it then too. Natsuki sighs. Nothing. It just reminds me of how I haven't been getting along with my friends lately. Is that why you've been coming here lately? Well, no, not exactly. I haven't been avoiding them on purpose or anything. There are just other things I'd rather be doing during lunch lately. I like being around them when we're just having fun. Test, please ignore Rocky. My friend Rocky's pretty mean. In a test room, I guess. They also just can't take anything seriously. Oh! I feel like I'm being personally attacked right now. So when I'm, I don't know, feeling serious, then their attitudes just really get on my nerves. It's only gotten worse ever since I joined the literature club. How come? I don't know. I feel like I used to be really good to just putting up with it. Because it would be so stupid to cause drama over a joke I didn't like or something. Sounds like somebody I know. But I just have a hard time doing that lately. But it's my fault for being overly sensitive. If I have a problem, I'm not going to demand for everyone around me to change. Again, sounds like someone I know. But, yeah, I know. Monica and Sari really don't agree with that kind of thing. But they're not in my position, so it's easy for them to say that you should just communicate your feelings or whatever. It's not like my friend group does that kind of thing. I would just be making an embarrassment of myself. Sorry, none of this has anything to do with you. I don't know why I'm talking about it. It's okay. I like listening. What? Listening to other people's problems? Yes. That's weird. Sorry. I just like learning about people. You think it's weird? No! That's not weird. I probably just misunderstood, so. I don't know. Does that mean I should keep going? If you'd like. Okay. Well, I don't know what to talk about now. What are some things that you like about your friends? A lot of things. I mean, they're really fun to hang out with, like after school on the weekends. And they really like my baking. And it's fun to complain about school together. They complain about school together? Bro, I want to complain about school. School sucks. Yeah, I complain about school. Nah, that's weird. They make me laugh a lot, and we have a lot of good memories and inside jokes. Oh, I'm bad at a lot of those things. So, are those all things that are important to you? Well, kind of, but they're not things I need to get out of everybody. Everyone in the club is really different from that, but I'm not still. I'm still friends with them too. Cause I don't know how to read. I'm a Dragon Ball fan. It's okay. Can't read. It's fine. Well, Sayori really likes your baking, and she makes you laugh, and she complains a lot. That doesn't mean she's anything like my other friends. I don't like them. She's a nice person who cares about your feelings. Excuse me? How about you don't talk that way about my friends that you don't know anything about? Natsuki stands up. No, wait. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. I didn't want to say something bad. Please don't leave. Natsuki sighs and shakes her head. It's fine. As long as you understand that you can't just judge people like that. I'm sorry. I mean, your friends are crap. They're so condescending, I swear to God. Natsuki sits back down. You can't just compare friends like that and, like, measure who's better than who. Everyone's different. I'm sorry. I just don't like people who want to hurt you. A moment of silence stretches between them. They don't want to hurt me. We just like to tease each other about stupid things. It's fine. I don't like that. Well, that's why I'm friends with them and you're not. You like it? Just don't worry so much about me. It's not worth it. I'm sorry. I wish you knew how to help with social conflicts. Like how Monica can. She's good at these things. Not really. Also, I don't always want help. Sometimes it's just stuff I have to deal with myself. That's what Monica and Sayori never seem to understand. Sometimes all you do is look at them wrong and they're like, ah, what's wrong? Is everything okay? God damn it. I just want to mind my own business sometimes and decide myself if I want to talk about things. Well, I like when I would like to talk about things, but yeah, either or, whatever. The only one who understands that is you. So you really shouldn't be so hard on yourself. You're not as bad as you think. Oh. Oh. You don't need to reassure me or anything. I mean that. Plus, it makes sense that someone who doesn't talk a lot would make a good listener. No, that's not. Arigato. You're also nice. It's really hard for me. It doesn't come naturally at all. It's so weird because I always thought of myself as someone who can just say whatever's on my mind. But I feel like that only works when I'm annoyed, or upset, or I want to say something mean. Oof. Okay, that sounds like me. Why am I like that? Yeah, why am I like that? You don't have to answer that. I'm just talking to myself. Yuri nods and remains silent. Natsuki knows her fidgeting with the pages of her book. How come you like reading so much? Oh, well, a lot of reasons. I just get sucked into it so easily. It's so immersive. Like I want to be a part of it. You know what? I can get down with that. When I get hooked in anime, I go in. And sometimes I'm up all night. Watching the entire thing by binging it. Because I'm so into it. I think there are a lot of things about people in real life that make me feel uncomfortable and frustrated, especially when it comes to following social conventions and group interactions. I just don't really understand it, and I have no real desire to participate. But it's different with books. It feels like I always want to be around the characters, but I feel such a strong emotional connection with them in ways that I've never felt with real people. Facts. I feel like that when I do things with like the Talkie app that I'm on. I get to play a character and I get to play out the story of the and I get the well basically of what they give me as the story. Then I take from there. Basically, I'm indulging myself in a story with characters that I bring into the story, and then I have fun with it. And it's characters I like, or characters I don't like. Always something. It feels such a strong emotional connection, yeah. So in that way, it can sometimes feel more real in real life. Really? Is that hard for you to be around people? Like all the time? Kind of. Fairly often. Especially in group settings. And people are making all kinds of conversation. Ugh. And saying jokes. And all of that. I don't know what to do. And I just disengage. I feel like I'm being personally attacked right now. Oh. That doesn't get lonely. I don't think so. I can still enjoy spending time with people one on one. And I have online friends too, of course. Do you ever do you ever wish that you could be friends with the characters in your books? All the time. Yeah, I can respect that. Sometimes so badly that it makes my heart ache. Oh. Yeah. Me too. Really? A lot. Like more than anything. After Natsuki mutters that silence fills the stairwell once more. But it's mutual silence. One full of understanding. We have completed it. We have new mail. What do we get? What do we get? This is from December 4th. So we do this in line, right? We go here, then go here, to here, to here, to here, to here. Yeah, from the 4th to the 5th to the... We're getting these backwards, by the way. We're going here, 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 here. Alright. Paula Minor. Untitled mail group do not use. 12:06 a.m. RE of subject is ethics. Simply put, it's not our job to arbitrarily decide upon some code of ethics. Arbor, think, arbitrary, arbitrarily, rarely, arbitrarily. Rarely, right? Arbit rarely, rarely. Okay, really. The fuck uses that word? Just because we're the first ones to do this, to our knowledge. That's the government's job to figure out, long after we've made enough headway for it to no longer apply to us. It's fundamentally flawed to apply ethical reasoning to this anyway, because humanity's code of ethics is based upon nothing more than our knowledge and understanding of life forms similar to ourselves. We don't have ethics for killing bacteria or plants, only for the creatures that we can conventionally. I said that right? Conventionally? Project our emotions onto. The humans in our VMs operate completely differently from us on fundamental level, and therefore should not be taken any more seriously than a machine that's programmed to print. I feel sad. We're engineers, not philosophers. Okay, interesting. Huh. Let's continue on to our last of the side stories. Hey. Oh, hello. I almost thought you weren't coming today. Yeah, well, lunch is already more than halfway over. Natsuki had typically been meeting Yuri in the stairwell much more earlier since it had been a good way of dodging her friends when she didn't feel like seeing them. Today she's holding a large plastic container in both hands. I ran to my friends, hung out with them for a while. That's so. Yeah, I was in a good mood today, so I figured I should. I hadn't seen them for in a while, which I had to come up with an excuse for, but I expected that. But I have way more of these than I know what to do with. So I figured I would share with them too. As she sits down, Natsuki opens the lid of her container. She made cupcakes. You know it! It's been a while at this point, so I figured it was about time again. You can take one if you want. Mary takes a cupcake and carefully twirls it between her fingers. It's brown with a dark green frosting, immaculately shaped into a floral pattern and topped with some kind of glittery powder. How pretty. I just ate it, so I may not be able to finish it. Are they for the club? Yeah, I guess so. I didn't really think about it. I just made them. Ah, I just thought that because green is Monica's favorite color, right? Well, yeah, but that's not really. Gary takes a small bite. Is it green tea flavored? I love green tea. Oh, you do? It was just a random idea I wanted to try, so. Don't laugh at me. I'm not. I'm happy. Gary felt happy. What? That's crazy. Oh, sorry. Usually when... Never mind. What I mean is that I'm glad. Sorry for saying dumb things again. I just want to do something nice. And this is something I happen to be good at. And I do know that you like them from past experience. Hmm? Oh, right. When she made cupcakes the first time, she ate a lot of them. Yuri turns red, recalling the time she treated herself rather generously to Natsuki's cupcakes. See? I remember. Ironically, her mouth is too full of cupcake for her to stammer an excuse, so she just settles for a disapproving look. How did you get into baking? Oh, well, I don't know. It kind of just always appealed to me. Well, a few years ago, I read this one manga with a lot of bacon, so I got, like, super into it for a while. I was probably making stuff almost every day. But it's something that I always knew I liked anyway. It's like baking is like art. But when you get good at it, it gets more delicious too. You're right though, baking is an art form. Of course. I'm struggling to imagine myself putting my heart into something so artistic. Knowing that I would just be eating afterwards. That's one thing when you're a baker or a chef, sometimes you have to let go of your art and let people enjoy and just be happy that people like the taste of it. And the look of it too. You know, it's like, you don't want to damage it because it's like art. A work of art and stuff like, that's nice. I'm struggling to imagine myself putting my heart into something artistic. Yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe you're too practical for it. I think I prefer to be on the receiving end. That's my other favorite part about it. It's something I can do that makes a lot of people happy, like unconditionally. Everyone is always so thankful. And in that moment, you get to be like the bringer of joy. I remember that. I made cookies that I brought. And and Rice Krispie treats too. I made that too as well. Well, not any Rice Krispie treats. I made Fruity Pebble treats. And Cocoa Pebbles Cocoa Pebble treats and Fruity Pebble treats. Yep, I remember when I made those. I made snickerdoodles before. Brought them over to my ma. For Christmas, actually. I remember that. People actually freaking love them. Got devoured so quickly. Luckily, I got some too. I brought joy. So, technically speaking, I put all my hate into that baking because I hated it every minute of it. What a pain in the ass it was. But they got to enjoy my hate in the cookies. I didn't make it with love, I made it with hate! But hey, they got to enjoy it anyways, it was delicious, so I was a little happy about that though. So I guess I got a little joy out of it. I don't know. It just makes me feel valued. Yeah, I guess that. So you were able to make up with your friends today? There wasn't really anything to make up with them about. We weren't fighting or anything. You weren't. Maybe I misunderstood. It only turns into a fight if I lose my cool. And that's just unnecessary drama. It only makes things worse. So they're not going to stop? I mean, it only happens sometimes anyway. It's just the way they are. I'm the only one who ever has a problem with it. I'm not worth it. Especially since I have somewhere to go now, when I don't feel like hanging out with them. Oh, I see. The cupcake's empty foil wrapper oddly crinkles as Yuri clenches her fist. I'm glad that the solution is resolved, and that you don't have to avoid them anymore. Yeah, me too. And I don't have to bother you during your alone time anymore. I'm sure you have a lot of reading to catch up on. Yeah. I think you enjoyed your company, man. Hello. Nice Wookie. I know that. That cupcakes are basically nothing compared to all the stuff you've done for me. But it's the best I can do. So you can have the rest of them. Natsuki grabs the box and slides it over to Yuri's feet. Yuri stares at the box, then she shakes her head and slides them back. You should save them for your other friends. But I made them for you. Natsuki's voice whines as she protests. I know. And I like them very much, exactly as you thought. You succeeded. But I know you care about making your other friends happy too. And if this is the way you know how to make that happen, then I'm not going to take it from you. Now, they're for making you happy. You make you make me happy. You're worth more than cupcakes to some people. That's why they want to spend time with you and to be your friend. Without warning, tears pour from Natsuki's eyes. She pulls her knee to her chest and starts sobbing into her arms. Natsuki? I'm just a bad person. Yuri stammers, feeling panicked. I didn't mean to say something bad. You did. Natsuki shakes her head and wipes her eyes. You didn't. I just... Natsuki tries to choke back her sobs, but struggles to speak through them. I just really hate myself sometimes. And it feels so wrong when you say those nice things to me. Like I don't deserve it. I'm sorry. No, I am. I'm so difficult. And I can't think of even a single thing about myself that somebody would like. And I hated myself for bothering you during lunch. I just thought it was my chance to be a good person. Like to be nice and do the things you wrote about in the letter. And if I tried in the club, Sayori and Monica would be super annoying and make a huge deal out of it. You know, I think a lot of those negative things, too, about myself. I never felt like a good person. I always scrutinize everything I say, and later, I feel like I said all the wrong things. And I just spend so much time thinking about myself, hating myself, and feeling like everyone else must hate me too. Yeah, I always feel like that, huh? I'm just taking a moment. Trying to find my composure right now, so because everything they just said, that's me. Really so deep. especially when you feel the same things that they do. It's just, man. So, I understand some of that through my own experience. And that's why I wanted to write the letter and express my feelings. It pained me to see the things in someone else that I saw myself. Natsuki sniffles. Yuri rustles through her bag and pulls out some tissues, then hands them to Natsuki. Monica told me that it takes a good person to reflect on these things. The desire to improve yourself, that makes you a good person. So don't worry so much. Also, there are things about you that people would like, so. Like what? Like, like how you're fun for people to be around. And you're not shy, and you know how to make people laugh. And you're very passionate about things, and you know how to take the lead. And you care about a lot about other people, and just a lot of things. Oh, well, now you're making me feel really embarrassed. Well, you're the one who asked, and you don't think I feel embarrassed? Natsuki tries to hide a smile, then she sighs as it fades again. Every time I come here, I always think it's the last time, but then I keep coming back for some reason. Is that bad? It's really confusing. I mean, my friends and I go way back, so ditching them all the time feels like, I don't know. Feels like what? Natsuki's voice gets quiet. Maybe I'm scared that they'll get mad at me. Mm. I really don't know what to do. She pauses. Yuri stares into the distance, tracing her eyes along the patterns of the floor tiles while she thinks to herself. What would you do, hypothetically, if your friends were happy for you instead of mad at you? Happy for what? Happy that your new club is making you happy. Well, that's just not a fair okay, gotcha. Hypothetical. Hypothetically, asking for a friend. I pulled that shit up. I like that. Actually says that, but with a little confidence in her voice. I always told myself that I don't rely on the approval of others to be happy. I still feel that way, but ooh, that's where I'm a little different from you. I kinda do. Like I'm trying to seek validation with my friends. Trying to seek value and my worth. Now, I just want to feel useful to them. Like I need to go over the moon and back for them. And a lot of others will think that I'm too much. Or I just want too much more attention than I should be asking for. And I should give people their space too. And I shouldn't try to bother them as much. And I should stop being a coward and start being tough. And like I said, I cling too much. And I'm sometimes I become a little bit of a tyrant, and then what they need is something else. It's tough. Because I'm a liar when I need trust. Just, yeah. And I still feel that way, but I'm spending time with people who put me down whenever I don't have their approval. That's probably what's making me feel so confused. Because I'm threatened out of the things that should make me happy. And so no matter what, it's like I have to be unhappy to be happy. And it's making my head hurt. That is horrible. That must make it really difficult to feel comfortable with yourself. Being made to feel like you're wrong for being the person you are. It really goes against everything I believe in, doesn't it? It goes against the kind of person I want to be. I'm fed up with it. I'm fed up with a lot of things. Natsuki presses her palms into her forehead and shakes her head. I know what's best for me, but I keep convincing myself out of it. It's much easier to be comfortably unhappy than it is to do something so scary. To do what? You know, to end it with them. Natsuki nods. I didn't think you were actually considering that as an option. I wasn't until recently. It's just one of those things where, like, it's been a certain way for so long that you just get used to it. Like, so much of you has gone into it. So much that it feels like that's just how your life is. And throwing it away is like throwing away such a big part of your life. It makes me feel sick to think about it. Natsuki sighs. It's just really scary. It's terrifying. What are you scared of? I don't know. A lot of things. Like being alone. Not having anyone to talk to or hang out with. Not being able to replace what I have with them. And I don't want them to hate me. And I'm scared they'll hurt me for going against them. Physically? Nah, physically. Mentally. I know how I feel. Yuri clenches her fists. Natsuki. What? If anyone even thinks to cause you harm, I will unleash hell upon them. Yuri's such a good friend. Natsuki snorts and laughter. Oh. Don't laugh at me. Sorry, I like that. That's all. Oh, well, I meant it. I know you did. Natsuki gives Yuri an endearing look. I needed it. Mm. As the conversation lapses, Natsuki again slides her box of cupcakes over to Yuri. Just take them, okay? I don't want other people to have them anymore. Are you sure? Natsuki nods. I'm sure. Well, I will then. I'll enjoy them. Aww. So last one has to be such a fucking hard strencher, man. Like fucking pull on those heartstrings, god damn it. And the music is setting the mood. Dun, 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 dun. I like the music. I like the piano. Maybe I like some classical music too, then I guess, because piano is so good. I do listen to Beethoven, like a Moonlight Sonata. Natsuki looks away, but a feeling of warmth spreads through her. She holds on to the feeling, knowing it will give her courage. Ah, you're here first today. Mm. And you brought reading material? Mm. Natsuki is sitting in her usual spot, this time holding a volume of manga while her lunch sits beside her. Yuri sits down as well and opens her own book. It sucks when a good series has to come to an end. True. Facts, 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 fam. Like it's such a big part of your life, and then one day, there's just nothing left. So true. Uh, makes you feel so empty. True. Facts. Unfortunately, I'm about to experience that myself. I'm on the last book of this series. That sucks. But there's also something satisfying about letting a story conclude. I don't know if I'd want it to go on forever. Maybe. But there are some things that I wish I could. On the other hand, have you ever read something that outstayed its welcome? Yeah, definitely. I can think of at least one thing I've read that got pretty unbearable like halfway through and the ending really sucked. Hello, chubby boy gang. How are you? So it sucks when something good has to end. But it also sucks when they just keep inventing more plot until you don't like it anymore. I guess it sucks either way. Hmm. Well, that's the nature of all things. They come to an end. The two fall silent, but they slowly eat while making their way through their respective read material. Except Natsuki doesn't seem to be touching her food at all. You don't go out during the weekends, right? Excuse me. Like with friends at the mall or downtown or whatever? I'm not a total shut-in, you know. You're right, I'm not a total shut-in as well. I'm a semi-shut-in. Respect. I do go out. I do try to socialize sometimes. Oh, my bad for making assumptions. Well, I'm sure I go out less often than other people. True, I do. Like you and the others in the club. I don't really meet with friends and abruptly spend time like that. I'm usually meeting with my board game group. Board game group? It doesn't matter, it's just more nerdy stuff. Okay. I'm down. What is this game group stuff? Explain. In details. Slowly. Like I'm a child. I say that a lot to a lot of people like that. I used to do that too. I used to do that. That's true. Why do you ask anyway? I was just curious. I just realized that I couldn't picture it, so I just got curious. Here, look at Natsuki and realizes that she's shaking. Don't look at me like that. Sorry. Natsuki folds her knees into her chest and puts her head down. I can't take this. Did I do something? Yuri gets flustered, her mind racing over what she may have said or done. I did. I ended it. I texted them earlier telling them. And then I just blocked them because I was so afraid of the responses. And now it feels like I'm dying inside. Oh, that's... Oh, are we getting a... I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. I think we're getting the scene change to them, doing... Let's see where this goes. Totally unsure of what to do. Yuri can barely find any words to support to offer. How the fuck do you Meanwhile, the sound of Nazi, unusually hard breathing, fills the air. Speaks again, barely above a whisper. Help me. I feel sick and I want to hit my head against things. Please help. I can't take this. He may be having a panic attack. With that realization, Yuri's demeanor suddenly changes. I have experience with this. So I'll help you through it, okay? Natsuki meekly nods through her rapid breath. Not breathe. Breath. Head still buried in her knees. Yuri slides herself over to Natsuki and sits on the step behind her. And then she puts her hands on Natsuki's shoulder. Can you feel my hands? Natsuki nods. Her shaking becomes much more apparent through Yuri's sense of touch. Yuri keeps her voice low and gentle. You're safe right now. You're in a good and safe place where nothing can hurt you. Natsuki nods once more. Although Yuri is only touching Natsuki's shoulder, she can practically feel her racing pulse through the base of her neck. We'll do a breathing exercise together. All you have to do is listen to my breath and breathe along with me. Yeah, I said breathe. I meant to say breath. Let's breathe in now. Yuri takes a deep breath. Slow breath. Beneath her hands, she feels Natsuki's shoulders rise, and Natsuki takes a breath of her own, trying to mimic Yuri. They exhale together, although Natsuki's breath shakes on the way out. That's good. Let's keep going. Yuri breathes in one more, and Natsuki joins her. They continue like that for a few more cycles, while Yuri closely monitors. Eventually, Yuri feels Natsuki rest more of her weight into Yuri's palm. Let's focus on the physical world. All you have to do is focus on the feeling of your breath going in and out, and the weight of my hands on your shoulders. You're in a safe and comfortable physical space. Minutes pass in silence. By now, the worst of it has passed, but Yuri is determined not to move away until Natsuki prompts her to. Meanwhile, Natsuki has lifted her head off her knees, and her breathing has mostly steadied. I've had a panic attack multiple times. I don't want to talk about it. Then she takes the final deep breath and slowly pulls herself to her feet and calls Neri to let go. She stretches her arms. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to freak out. I don't know what my deal is. You don't have to apologize. This must be enormously stressful for you. Is that going to keep happening? It may, or may not. We can take measures to help prevent it in the future, but I think it will naturally get better over time. Natsuki motions to sit back down again, so Yuri moves it over. Yuri turns away to pick up her own book from the dusty floor, which she had hastily set down earlier. She brushes the dust off the cover. I don't think I can have gotten through that alone. You're not alone. Feeling shy again, Yuri speaks into her own lap. From now on, you don't have to do anything alone. She says that Yuri tenses up. It's rare for her to so openly share her thoughts, but something about Natsuki, of all people, makes it feel so much more natural to do so. Perhaps because, like Yuri, Natsuki is so timid and uncertain of herself. Natsuki does such a good job hiding it that it's taken a long time for Yuri to finally realize it. And because of that, Yuri is able to deliver the reassurance that she herself would have wanted, demonstrating that you deserve the love of others. If you can accept that for the first time, then perhaps you can begin the accumulation. Tumul, tumul, tumultuous journey? What the I'm learning new words every day. Never used that word in my life. Holy shit. Between this game, Dragon Ball Legends, and shit, man. Journey of learning to love yourself. That's a touchy subject for me. Oh. Oh god, I accidentally screenshot that. I think I got it though. Oh my god, no way. Did I get that without words popping up? Holy shit, I did. Yeah, I did get it before words popped up. I'll take a better look. Do you really mean that? Probably gonna regret saying that if you do. How so? Because I'm probably gonna have a lot of free time during the weekends from now on. So it gave me permission to be as annoying as I want and drag you around to a lot of places. I see. But you already said it. So you can't take it back now. Gabby gang! I'm Batman! Ah. Well, I suppose I have no choice but to accept that responsibility then. Hmm. I know a good ice cream place. Oh. That means you'll finally figure out my favorite ice cream flavor. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh. Oh, you don't remember? The first day you came to the club, you guessed everyone's favorite ice cream flavor. For me, you said you had no idea. Seriously? I don't remember that at all. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. I said it was probably green tea. Gary shakes her head. It's a good guess, but my favorite is usually to get chocolate and raspberry together. Chocolate and raspberry? How fancy. How is that fancy? Oh, I don't know. I feel like I should have guessed something like that. Well, maybe next time I'll try chocolate and strawberry. Hey, strawberry is my favorite. Hmm. What a coincidence. I think it helps to have something to look forward to. I have this. I still have the sick feeling in my stomach, but it's easier now to convince myself that I did the right thing. Is there anything better I could be doing? Not that I know of. And nothing that will make this easy for me. And you already did more than I thought anyone could. Hmm. Come to think of it, we never talked about the letter you wrote. I feel like we're way past that at this point. I don't know. I don't even know what to talk about. Except that I think it helps me understand my needs a little bit better. The way I like to be treated. No Sayori in this at all. Is sad. I miss my Sayori. Sayori's wife. The way I like to be treated. The kind of friends that I want to have. That's why I wanted to start coming here in the first place, even though I was so scared of causing more problems. I thought it was a coincidence that you ran into me here initially. Oh, well, not exactly. What do you mean? Nothing. I may have tracked you down first, with the help of Sayori. Oh, there's Sayori's name. You keep Sayori's name out your fucking mouth. That's But you said I was shy, okay. I wasn't ready to, like, whatever, you know what I'm saying. Well, I guess I'm glad that you worked up the courage, even if it was in your way, your own way. I can tell that you've been making a lot of difficult decisions. It's brave, and it'll make things better in the long run. I think anyone would be proud of you for it. Anyone? You mean like you? Yes, like me. You know, I could get used to this. As long as... As long as you don't tease me too much. Fine. Just a little then. That's fine. I know how uncertain everything feels to you right now. But I really do think that good things are in store. Those are my honest feelings. Thanks. It feels nice to be reassured. I think we're done. Oh, not yet, but we're getting there. The two girls continue their conversation through the reminder. The remainder. Reminder? What am I reading? I'm stupid. I don't know. My brain's reading something in outer space. The two girls continue their conversation through the remainder of lunch. Why did my brain plays out that I see this? It's a whole different. It's a word that I see, but it's not what's on the screen. I think it's close to each other sometimes. A lot of times, actually. Ah, maybe my brain's confusing me what I'm reading, but it's making me see something. I don't know. I'm not sure how that works. Like a different, totally different word that I'm supposed to see that's on screen. But a new feeling hangs in the air. A feeling of greater certainty in their path forward. Just a few hours, there will be another literature club meeting where the four club members will happily spend time together. Each of them, all with their own special qualities, have something unique that they can deliver to one another. Through friendship and literature, the club members will continue to grow and find new happiness together. Ooh. About that. Can I just separate this whole side story thing from the main universe and have this as an alternate timeline where I don't exist and all the girls are friends and no one dies and no one gets erased and nothing gets erased and Monica doesn't become a demon. Can I have this as an alternate timeline where that doesn't ever happen? Because I want that world, okay? I don't want the original. I want this one. This is fucking great stuff. The end of each chapter is the start of the next. Yuri thinks to herself. Since she's about to finish her long-running series, it would be best to have a new book lined up. Perhaps this weekend would be a good time to visit the bookstore. Together. That's just not, it's just not fucking fair. Oh, we didn't get, oh? Oh, we didn't get one from here. Okay. And we're still missing one here, too. Huh. So that last one didn't give us, we didn't get to see Yuri's little thing, though, but we got this. But we're still missing two here. One of top for each one. And of course, the secrets is in the main one. I hate the main story. And we got this. And then this is all in the main story as well. The sketches and stuff. Oh, wait, what? What's this? Artwork drawn by Satchley to celebrate Monka's birthday in 2019. Vision and producer finished all the side stories. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. That's nice. That's in the promos. That's from finishing all the side stories. Okay, so how do you get the other 5? Yeah, well, damn. Okay. But I was figuring we would have. I don't know how to get these last 2 here. These ones for the curse side of the game, for the main game. You have to do something with Monica. You have to have her bounce the hell up there. I'm wondering if you can get her to jump all the way up there to be with the other girls. Because this is the first one. Can you hear me? Boom, 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 boom. That's gonna be interesting. I'll have to try to do all this off camera, of course, but we're done with Doki Literacy Club Plus. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Maybe not. What's this? What's this? There's another one? No shot. Okay, I got so let's check it. What is this? Okay, everyone. We're gonna be taking a break from the usual activities today. I was thinking since people are starting to talk about the festival. The festival? I'm not a part of this. This is a separate timeline. Let's go! My Canon, shut up. Don't ruin it for me. It's a good time for us to go over the general direction of the club at all that, and all that. And I think it'll help us figure out what to do for the festival, you know? Diary and I already came up with a really good plan. Really? For the festival? Yeah, it's the plan. Yeah. Okay? You and Yuri collect information ahead of time on which clubs and classes are doing food booths. Girls. Okay, ladies, stop thinking with your stomach. I'm actually with you on this one, actually. But, come on. Then we take a map and plan the most efficient route. So we can get the most of them before the lines get too long. Oh my god. Alright, ladies. Hey, that has nothing to do with... Well, you have to let me finish. Alright, fine, go ahead. Right, so basically we all... we get all the food we can. And then we come back here and we all eat together. Oh my god. That's all. Still has nothing to do with the club, sweetie. Head pat to Sayori. It's a nice try, but no. Well, I got tricked twice by the same joke. Boo! Don't be a hater. It's not like you can come up with anything better. Look, even Yuri was thinking about it. No, it wasn't. I would really prefer to do something literature related. We can eat together anytime. The festival is a unique opportunity. Besides, it's been quite a while since we've seen any new interest in the club. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We really get a shot at showing people what the Literature Club is all about. I'll tell you what, we can do both, right? Can you? But you have to prepare all. Yeah, it's gonna take everyone to do this. It's up to you, the president. We'll make time for your food mission and still put together a public event. Oh my gosh, yes! I was just joking, but that's a really good idea. Well, I'm glad that's settled. I think the question is how to come up with an event that demonstrates everything you can get out of the Literature Club. Pizza. What? Who said that? You know what? I'm down with this food stall stuff now. I'm getting hungry. Hungry boy. Well, that's kind of tough because everyone gets something different out of the club. Okay, how about this? Let's go around and have each of us talk about what we've gotten out of the club so far. That could really help us figure out what kind of reputation we want to build. Yeah! That's too embarrassing. But you'd have so much to talk about. That's exactly why. And I'm sure Natsuki feels the same way. Well, maybe, but I didn't plan on arguing against it or anything. I mean, it's the Literature Club. We could talk about that stuff together, right? And the only way to get more comfortable with it is to suck it up and do it. Who are you? What have you done with Natsuki? You've been replaced with an alien replicant. You're not Natsuki. You're a clone? Alien clone? Replaced by alien? No, I like this Natsuki more. Yeah, that was me. Oh. You're not wrong. I'm sorry for being resistant. Can I gotta say, suck it up, because it sounds like their feelings don't matter. Right, my bad. It's just a bad habit I need to break. Well, anyway, who's gonna start? I'll start! I was the first to join after all. Wouldn't that be me? She's the one to make it, so that makes sense. She's the first. She's technically actually, Monica is technically the first member. You're the second member. You're the first to join the club. But you're the second to be in the club. No, I want to go first. Pouty face diary! I always needed this in my life. Fine, you can start. I don't mind. Yay! So, gosh, it feels like so long ago. I think I joined because I wanted to have fun sharing poems with people. It seems like it would be a safe way to express myself, you know? Like it's just a poem, then I can share it without feeling like I'm burdening everyone with my problems. And I thought it would be a really good way to get to know other people too. So, yeah, I was really surprised when I walked in and it was just Monica. And she was sleeping. Don't remind me of that, oh gosh. Yeah, but it seemed like so much fun to help start a new club. Especially since writing helped me so much. I wanted to see it help other people too. But it ended up being me who was inspired. Because I remember feeling like Monica was just so sweet and mature. And that could trust her with anything. Because I forgot I could trust her with anything. But whatever. Moving on. It made me feel a lot of less alone. Having someone who knew even the bad things about me. And at that point, I knew the Literature Club was going to be special for a lot of people. Yeah, I felt the same way. It really helped give the club a more cohesive vision. Yeah, and then Yuri joined. But she was so different from us and Natsuki too. I think for Yuri, it really helped for me to take the lead before she was able to open up a little. But Natsuki was kind of the opposite, where she wasn't ready to get really close to someone really quickly. I never really thought about that sort of thing. I really feel like I've gotten better at understanding people's different needs. Yay! She is a ball of energy. That's why I'm trying to give her that type of energy. Yeah. And that makes me really happy, because my friends are just the most important thing to me. And whatever new members we get, I want to help them in those ways too. I don't know if I would have continued coming to the club if it weren't for you. Really? I know it wasn't too long ago, but it hurts to think about my behavior back then. I was really short-sighted. The only reason I came was to find others who were into fantasy. I suppose that was my idea of making friends with people. And I remember feeling uncomfortable because you and I have such different energy. I had such a specific idea of the kind of person I could be friends with. So when Sayori tried so hard to get to know me, I felt like I was just wasting her time. I think I was naive to assume that similar interests were the key component of friendship. Not always, but there can be a bunch of similarities with friends. You can always have like somewhat of the same taste and then somewhat of not. You can't always have the same taste totally 100%, but if you have a lot, then that works too. And then they can get you into new shit too as well, and you can get them into new shit as well. That's friendship, baby. I think Sayori and I were able to be friends because you know, about the needs of the other people. That's something I never knew how to do. Or even thought to do. I stayed in the club, thanks to that, and I started trying as hard as I could to understand people better. You really went above and beyond when it came to that. I was just super impressed. Well, I always hated that I didn't know how to behave like a person who is easily liked by others. Like the two of you can. And because of that, I spent so much time thinking about my own behavior and all the wrong things I said. For the whole time, I should have been thinking about other people instead, not myself. Once I started doing that, I was able to make friends with everyone else. Oh, also I discovered that sometimes I'm a better communicator when I take the time to write rather than speak. It's so strange the way things turned out. It's so far. But I'm happy. I suppose we don't always know what we really need. Oh my gosh! You're so cute! I'm going to throw up. Oh, okay, please don't do that, Diary. Besides, I'm not cute. Hey, it's not my line. Oh, well, for me, it's actually true, so. What are you saying? Nothing. I finished my part, so somebody else take their turn. My heart! Sorry. Take some deep breaths. Okay, fine, I'll go. Yuri, I can't believe you were complaining about doing this and still went before me. What a show off! I was just following up on sorry. It was the easiest way to get it over with. Besides, you left out the most important thing that you get out of this club. I did? Yeah, a regular supply of your favorite cupcakes. Oh no, I forgot that too! I'm a traitor to the cupcake queen! None of you are forgiving. Looks like only Monica will be getting cupcakes next time. No! I can't eat that many cupcakes. Yeah, true. Only Yuri can. Hey. Well, anyway, I'm just putting off talking. It's kind of hard to talk about this stuff, but I guess what it comes down to is that I'm in a much better place mentally than I was when I first joined. And that's because everyone helped me realize that I had some really toxic friendships going on outside the club. It was honestly a really painful thing to go through. Having to cut them out, it still hurts to think about. I'm sorry, Natsuki. It's fine. I knew it was for the best, and I was right. I guess for me, it's all about feeling. I was only ever ridiculed for having feelings, so I thought the right thing to do was to just ignore them. So it took me a really long time to realize that it's not really how things are supposed to work. And I guess that's thanks to everyone who took the time to respect my feelings, even when I was being like the biggest jerk. I'm really sorry for being such a jerk to everyone. I was really worse. His voice chokes a little. We love you, Natsuki. We love you, Natsuki. I just hate that I was like that. Everyone did so much for me, and I could never do anything in return. That's not true, Natsuki. You've done a lot more than you think. This club really wouldn't have been the same without you, I mean that. I remember how judgmental I was when you first showed up. It was like I couldn't accept anything other than my own idea of what a literature club was supposed to be. Apparently, that was more important to me than the opportunity to bring you some happiness. You really taught me that anything that makes someone happy is worthy of respect. You even inspired me to start playing piano. That's something that means a whole lot to me. So there's no need to put yourself down. Okay. Now see, you wipe your eyes. You helped me too. You helped me a lot too. It's so much fun to have you around. And you helped me become a better person. Having a problem doesn't make you needy or inconvenient. It means that there's something that needs to be better for you. And you always deserve that. I agree. Seeing us have some of the same struggles made me a better person as well. I wouldn't want to change anything about our time here. I don't think any of us would. I'm sorry I got all dramatic again. That's all I wanted to say, so Monica can go now. There's no need to apologize. It was... It was something I wanted to talk about anyway, because it made a big difference for me. I was always such a strict perfectionist who never took enough time to believe in the best of other people. But everyone kept proving me wrong. I made the mistake multiple times thinking that my way was the best for everyone. or thinking that I was needed to solve other people's problems. But I think being a leader means that you have to acknowledge that you're not perfect, and that the best thing you can do is to help guide people, rather than do everything for them. We're all good people. We're all equals. Hey. I think that's the most important thing I've gotten out of the club. Realizing what that really means. Sorry. What are you doing? I just thought that we should be writing some of these things down. Things about the club that are valuable to us. What a... With a piece of chalk in your hand. Sorry, writes the word trust on the chalkboard. This is because you showed me that I could trust you with everything about me, not just my good side. Suddenly, takes a piece of chalk as well. She writes understanding. Wait, hold on. Each of these are from the side stories, right? It was trust, respect. No, trust, understanding, then respect, right? I owe a lot of gratitude to everyone who took the time to understand me, even though it was still difficult for me to express myself. In that case, Monica takes a piece of chalk as well, and writes the word RESPECT! Oh my god, I was fucking right! Wait, so what was the other one? What was the other one? Reflection, right? I always thought I was a respectful person, but it took the club for me to realize that there was more to it than I thought. I'm a better person because of it. I have another one! Sorry, writes down balance, then reflection, right? Sometimes people want different things out of a friendship, or they need time before they're ready to become close. It's important to keep things balanced between you and the others. Person. That reminds me, Yuri writes, reflection. I fucking knew it. Yes! I've always been a reflective person, but most of it has been nothing more than hating myself for all the things I thought I did wrong. Once I started reflecting on other people and not just myself, a lot of things changed for me. So I think that's the most important one for me. That's great. We have a whole list of things now. Suddenly, everyone turns to look at Natsuki. Well, everyone took all the chalk. Don't look at me like that, jeez. You could have just asked. Monica hands her a piece of chalk to Natsuki. Then, Natsuki sighs and writes self-love. That was the last one we just did. I don't know how far I've gotten with it yet, but it feels like things are at least on the right track. So that's my contribution. Together, everyone stares at the words on the board. Wasn't this club supposed to be about literature? It is. We still do a lot of literature. Friendship and literature. Yeah, you're right. Friendship and literature. Yeah. Natsuki and Yuri gently nod as well. Hey, let's all take a picture together. We don't have one yet, right? Hey, you're right. Make sure you send it to me after. Wait, can I brush my hair first or something? Oh, you're fine. You already have the best hair out of all of us. Oh my god. Everyone get together. I can't fit you all in. Okay. Okay, everyone. Ready? And click. Oh! Can I see it? Can I see it? I'm really glad we talked about this stuff. It's easy to forget how far we've come with only 4 members. Yeah! I have so many happy thoughts right now. I'm getting some really good inspiration for a poem. You know, I feel the same way. I kind of want to get some writing done. Me too! I think I would like that as well. mind looking at me again? I'll do it too, but I might not feel like sharing it. That's okay. The four members of the Literature Club disperse and return to their desks, each equipping themselves with a pen. Natsuki and Yuri give each other a quick glance, then start writing immediately. Sayori stretches, then does the same. But Monica is left tapping her pen against the paper, unsure of where to start. Just move your hand. Monica's mouth to herself. Right the way into your heart. Her mind full of thoughts, memories, and inspiration, Monica navigates her past her mental barriers and begins to write. It doesn't matter what, just that it's something new. We're gonna have flashes of all the scenes where we... Yeah, okay. Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. I wonder why I made them want to do a side story. Fiery blush. Oh, that's not the... There she is. Oh, right. I can't remember that scene. Yeah. Thank you, dear player, for enjoying our story of friendship and literature. Hey, no problem. Thank you for making it. Made with love by Team Salvato. Serenity Forge. Hey, we get to see it! Yeah, let's go! Oh my god, I love it. So we did it. Equals. That's the last one. Self-love and equals. I didn't know there was gonna be a special one, you know? Still don't have this. So that definitely... And we don't have this either. But we have all these now. Oh! We have the normal one. And then we have the... Okay, now everyone make a funny face. Make a funny face! Let's go! Okay, I love it. I love it so fucking much. Okay, we got nothing new out here. Just the two. So we got an extra one. So we got all these now. The CGs. We don't have this one. The wallpaper. Uh, we have new music too. Peace with peace, hug energy. Stories of friendship and literature. that was it. We did it. We are. That's actually what the time it is for me too, right there. All right, so that's it. We're done with Doki Literature Club. So starting tomorrow, we're gonna be starting a whole new stream of a game. We're gonna be doing the Mortuary's Assistant. I've been waiting for this for a long while, but I was too busy with this game. You stick with me just for so I can raid somebody. Man, that was beautiful. I enjoyed that game so much. It's so good. I know Mango's streaming, but I wanna raid. Let's see if anyone else is streaming that. Okay, I see Caress is streaming more of the Black Myth Wukong. So let's go and raid him instead. It's not Mango again. Finally get to catch Icy streaming, huh? I think everyone ducked out. Don't duck out! Don't duck out! Bye! Thank you for enjoying. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good one, everyone. Bye!